Anthony Grasso here, bringing you financial news you can use. In this video, I'm going to do a stock analysis on Plug Power and what they're doing today. I will go over a summary of the company, its products, recent headline news, financials, analyst projections, and give it a buy, hold, or sell recommendation and see if I agree with the analyst projections. So let's get right into it. So what exactly is Plug Power? Here they are. Plug Power is a hydrogen fuel cell solutions provider, which is an alternative energy technology focused on the design, development, commercialization, and manufacture of hydrogen fuel cell systems used in the industrial off-road market and the stationary power market. The company's product lines include Gen Key, Gen Drive, Gen Fuel, Gen Care, and Rely On. I'm not going to go into exactly which each one of those is. Just realize that those product lines provides a comprehensive hydrogen fuel cell turnkey solution. Now, yesterday it was announced that Renault and Plug Power joining forces to become a leader in the hydrogen LCV, which is light commercial vehicle market in Europe. So what exactly is Renault? Renault is just a car manufacturer that will build the vehicles and have Plug Power install those hydrogen fuel cell technology into the vehicles and break into the European market. It will be a joint venture that will establish state-of-the-art innovation and manufacturing capabilities for hydrogen fuel cell systems and their integration in vehicles. What all this means is that the partnership provides a unique value proposition: turnkey fuel vehicle solutions with hydrogen fuel, refueling infrastructure, and services. But there's definitely a catch. The joint venture will start commercializing fuel cell LCVs in Europe starting in about 2021, towards the end of 2021, with pilot fleet deployments. So that just means that they will convince companies in Europe to test out their vehicles during the pilot fleet test program. And then after they work out all the kinks to the vehicles, they'll actually move them out to actually fleet vehicles. And the joint venture, it will not be exactly finalized until the end of the first half of 2021. It first has to clear relevant competition, government, agency authorities. So basically what that means, it'll probably happen. It's just that the legalese in the document, it's just if it gets snagged up in regulatory red tape, you know, they did just have that statement out there. So let's say that does happen. They do a joint venture. It's going to be about a few years down the road before any significant profitability would come from the joint venture. Roughly like 5 to 10 years down the road, they would see any profitability from these vehicles with the fuel cell technology. So let's examine what Plug Power is currently doing right now. So so this is insane. Over the past 5 days, it is definitely over doubled from, you know, a little bit above 30, and now it's trading at $70 currently, 7% up today. So let's just go looking at some of the financials right now of Plug Power. So the earnings per share, it's negative. They're not going to have a positive earnings per share for a couple years. If you look at the projections, this is probably going to be the last stock video I use Webull to do the stock analysis. I have other programs. It's just that this is where I have some stocks. So, but yeah, the other programs that I use actually give the projected values going out in 2021 to 25. You know, the future earnings. The income statement. Now, this is a very positive thing for Plug Power. They have solid revenue. And the projected revenue is projected over the next couple of years to be solid, increasing to $300 million and beyond. So they have a good revenue stream coming in. But the problem comes in right now with their net income. They don't plan to be profitable with net income for a couple years. Now, if you look at their balance sheet, you can see here that they're investing a lot of money with basically research and development, developing their technology. So they have to really pump a lot of money into their technology to get to work. So, but I'm not too worried about the company. Yeah, they do have negative cash flows and all, but they do have a significant amount of revenue coming in to offset the negative cash flows that they have going out. So they're going to be okay. So I'm not too worried about bankruptcy or anything with Plug Power. I actually love the company. It's a great company. But would I recommend you buy, hold, or sell it? Well, let's look at what the analyst is saying, and I can just tell you right now, you never buy on news like this. And with news like that, it's basically saying that's a future projection of years down the road. And we're saying the company is just doubled its valuation overnight over just one news story. That's not going to show any profitability in anytime soon. But let's see what the analysts have said. And I still don't understand why Webull doesn't really update their. I mean, they have 12 analysts right now saying it's a buy and a strong buy. There's no one saying it's a sell. I'm kind of confused on where Webull gets their analyst ratings from. So I completely disagree with Webull's projections. This is like the third or fifth time that I've been doing a video and I brought the Webull rating up, and I completely disagreed with it. Their price targets, and the price target's at 46 at an average, trading at 71, a high projection 79. Do I think it's going to increase possibly in the short term? Yeah, there's probably some upswing to it, but I would not buy, I would definitely not buy this stock. This is too much risk. There's too much downside to this. The disparity between the share price and Wall Street's consensus price targets, the gap currently implies a downside of at least 50% right now in Plug Power shares. That's literally huge. So everybody's buying the hype right now, and you never really should buy the hype. Now, if you currently hold this stock, if you currently hold Plug, my recommendation, if you bought it way back here a year ago, just sell it, take your profits, and go to another company. This would be a great time to sell if you currently owned it and just get out. But I do not recommend you buy it if you don't own it. I don't recommend hold it. I recommend selling it if you have a position, take your profits and run. So there you have it, folks. That is my analysis of Plug Power. I think, and don't get me wrong, even though I say something is a sell recommendation, it doesn't mean that it's a bad company. I love Plug Power and I definitely want to invest in them, but I'm not going to invest into Plug Power at a $70 price per share. I mean, that's like so many multiples of what it's really worth fundamentally. So you have to think that in mind. So never buy the upswing on crazy news like that. You know, it's great if you actually held the company before the news came out. Great, but never buy on that really big upswing, because it's going to be so volatile the next couple of weeks. And yeah, it might go to 100, but it might just also drop down back to 30. And I think the fundamentals are going to kick back in when the news subsides, and it's going to come back down. That's my prediction on this stock. So if you like this video, slash like button down below, and consider subscribing if you like financial news that could benefit you. I'll be with you in the next stock analysis video. Thanks.